Hi guys, you saw me earlier on talking about when I was fishing. Said little lad down there was happy as Larry. I've just asked him if they'd mind coming up and having a talk with me and seeing what they think about. And mainly, this is Dad. I forgot your name again.
Oh, Ben.
This is Ben, and this is Leon. I called him Liam when he walked up. It's Leon. You all right, mate? And how old are you, Leon?
8.
He's 8 years of age. Remember the last video I done with another kid who was down here with his dad? He was the same age, about the same height as well. But all I'm going to say is, Dad, why did you bring him out today?
Well, he's always been into YouTube and he loves the fishing programs. I know next to nothing about fishing. So the chap who we were with earlier, I asked him to bring us down, and he bought you a rod, didn't he, for your birthday?
Yeah.
So we've been fishing since September last year.
And you enjoy doing fishing, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah. And what was your biggest fish today?
2 pound a carp.
Was it a normal carp? Was it a common carp, or do you know?
Common.
A common carp.
Your biggest fish was a mirror carp, though, wasn't it? That
Yeah.
was much bigger.
And when was that?
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, and about £5, £6.
£5.
£5. See now, the dad also his dad did mention to me down there that he gets him away from the computers. Are you computer mad, are you?
Not really.
What would you prefer?
He's very good. He loves the outdoors, but it's just nice to make the most of the weather.
Yeah,
really,
yeah. And you mean, don't be shy, mate. I'm not going to bite you. Just keep smiling. The thing is, I've just noticed on the. You'll have to read it out to me, mate, because I'm dyslexic.
That's right. It says Leon's Big Thomas Fishing Club.
Now, the reason why I said that is because why?
Because on this peg where you're sat,
Yeah.
Late last year, the guy pulled out a £20 carp. And what did you call him?
Big Thomas.
So we've been on the hunt for Big Thomas ever since.
So one day you might catch Big Thomas.
Hopefully.
Well, you're building up to it. You caught a £5 2 weeks ago. Now you're going to caught a £2 there. Do you think you're going to get Big Thomas?
Hopefully.
And how big Big Thomas is in your hand size? Would you show me how big it is? It's massive. Right? Now this is what I mean, guys. It's the kids are off. You're off school in this area, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. Yeah.
Yeah, you're off school, and instead of being with your buddies, you be your dad, ain't you? Enjoying fishing.
Yeah.
You showed your dad up today, have you?
Every week we've been, he showed me up. So
shows him up every week. Have you just started doing it yourself?
Oh yeah, that's why I brought my friend with us, because I didn't know what to do with fishing, so needed
Well,
some help.
Well, as I say, if you decide to follow me, as and if you're ever down here and you ever want to get in touch and you want to bring your son and get yourself a fishing rod or whatever and take you through the basics, I'll happily do it for you, mate.
Appreciate that, thank you.
No problem
Cheers,
at
Guy.
all.
Nice to meet you.
And the thing is, I brought my mate down here yesterday, who I've known for 53 years, and unfortunately he's got slowly losing it, got dementia. And I put a little piece on there yesterday before I even started downloading. Got a bit emotional because, 53 years of a friend, but as I said, this is what it's about, folks. Father and son, a dad, well, his young son, Leon, right?
That's right, yeah.
Got it right? I'll make sure I get it right. That he beat his dad fishing today because he caught a nice big 2-pounder. His dad's had a few little ones. He was using a whip.
The pole. Oh, yeah, the pole.
Yeah, that was a proper. I thought that might have been. Sorry, my
Right.
fault.
I don't know the difference, to be honest.
Well, a pole I've got to tell me 16 metres.
Yeah, that's 6, I think.
That's 6.
Meters, yeah.
The class as a whip.
Whip, all right.
So you not whip, mate. You know what I mean?
Just don't tell the wife.
Don't tell the wife. Shh, why you got to tell her? You know. So anyway, guys, 2 nice people who I've met again today down at Harvington. And last year, if you remember, I met a dad and his son up here, and they were fishing, and the little lad was like an expert, as I said before, and it was father and son time. Now, all I'm going to say to you is that keep it up, don't give up. You will have your trials and errors along the way, and you will, dude. But one day you will catch Big Thomas Fishing Club. Oh yeah, look at that! Look at that!
We'll let you know as soon as it happens.
Look at that for a t-shirt. Hey, it's better than that one. So you get, you know that weird. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna cut you loose. Well, actually, I'm not, because I'm just going to carry on chatting. These guys here, I asked them first because I always like to make sure parents' permission because, as I said, children's safety and all that, and all that stuff I do. Because there's nothing worse than somebody approaching your child and trying to take advantage. I don't do that because I run a martial art club and that. So I do know the Children's Data Protections Act. So I did ask I asked your friend, is he a teacher or something?
No, he's a friend of ours. Who knows a lot about fishing, so he's teaching us how to do it and what to do. So he's a teacher of sorts.
See, there again, you got people coming out. I mean, he wasn't fishing himself.
We were just swapping over.
Just swapping over. But again, friends helping friends out. That's what it's all about. As I said, if you got people with disabilities or whatever, take them out. If you're a fisherman and they're a fisherman, they can't get out, bloody take them out. I mean, look at this day today. Yesterday, I got drowned in there. It was absolutely hammered down. Everything was ringing back when I put it back in the car. But yeah, guys, these guys here have had a low battery. Never mind the low battery. Hang on a minute. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'll have to put you on charge. Anyway, guys, nice to meet you. Big man. He says Big Thomas. I was going to call you Thomas. Thank you again, sir.
Thank you. We'll let you know if we catch him.
Yeah, you will. You'll have to just get on my YouTube channel and say, hey, Colin, I've caught it.
Yeah, we'll send you the picture.
And I tell you, if you send me the picture, I will bang it on the YouTube for you, mate. Okay?
Cheers, mate.
No problem. See you guys. See what I mean, guys? Now, this is what it's all about. It's all about family time. Young dad there, right? He doesn't know how to fish himself, but his friend brought him down and brought his young lad. And his friend was helping him out, his son out, and also helping the other bloke out. Now, he was using a whip, and he was, 6 metre whip, but he was pulling out little fish, but his son suddenly hit a 2-pounder, which I think, personally, is fantastic for a little kid to do. When they're catching big fish and small fish, it teaches them that it's not all about monsters all the time. But they spotted a big fish, so somebody caught a big fish, and Leon named it Big Thomas, and he's had a T-shirt made. How cool is that? This is what I mean. Young lad like that, he's only 8 years of age. God, what he's going to be like when he's older. Probably be a bloody expert fisherman. Probably doing what I'm doing now. I hope he does. Because I love to see young kids like that have a go at doing things. And the dad joining in as well. Even though he don't know nothing about fishing, he wants to get involved. That's what some of you parents should be doing. If you don't get involved, you're letting yourself and your son or your children down. So if I was you guys, if you pick up on this, watch it. See that young man and his son. As I said, the kid's face when I went down earlier, when I said, would you like to be on YouTube? His face was beaming, but he went quiet when he was standing in front. But he started to come out a little bit. It's a bit daunting for young kids, but I made sure I asked his father's permission, because as I said, I will not film a young child without parents' permission. But at the same time, I'm glad that the father come up as well, because I interviewed the both of them, because as I said, they just love being outdoors, especially in this weather. I mean, it was hammering it down yesterday. Oh my God, it was peeing it down somewhat wicked. You all seen on my last video. And this is the day after. It's overcast, but it's all dark over there. But round there, all over that side over there, it's breaking up. But it's lovely. And this is what it's about, guys. Getting out there with your kids. You know, if you got a load of kids, say you got 4 or 5 kids, say you got 4 kids, the best way to set them up is to get some second-hand gear. Start them off with second-hand stuff. And then if they really get involved in it, that's when you can buy them birthday presents, Christmas presents, or with the rest of the family, help chip in to buy them a rod, reel, net, brolly, everything. It helps. Cheers, guys. I'm going to have a little slurp because I got a bit dry. But again, two bits of good stuff that have happened today. I've interviewed a young man and his son. I've heard about this Wards company being fined 125 million. I'm going to keep going on about it because I feel great about that because I fucking deserve it, getting fined. But this kid is on YouTube. His dad said he watches YouTube all the time. So I'm going to pop this on, hopefully tonight, and would hope you can pick up on it. I might title this, I might title it Liam's Big Thomas Fishing Club. That's what I do. I think that's what I do, just for that little man, just to make him feel out there, because it's a shame not to. Because trying to encourage kids, let's do it, guys. That's what it's all about. 3 guys over there looking at me, think I'm a prat. But there you go. I'm doing an interview, that's it. Okay, guys. Catch you later.